Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson are headed to Netflix.
Gervonta Davis.
Reports suggest that Gervonta Davis has made a substantial financial offer to secure a fight against Shakur Stevenson. With major money now involved, the situation has quickly intensified. What may have once been speculation is starting to look like a real possibility as the stakes rise dramatically.
Right, so why people even talk like he the best at, he didn't even fight at 135 yet.
Right.
He didn't even have power.
Some skeptics believe that if Gervonta Davis moves forward with a fight against Shakur Stevenson, the motivation would be financial rather than competitive danger. In their view, Davis may see Stevenson as a manageable challenge instead of a high-risk threat inside the ring.
At 126, 30, or none of that.
He is good.
Okay. How can you, all that's just okay. How can you stop people that can actually hit? No matter all that boxing, you're going to get hit.
Gervonta Davis appears to have tapped back into a different level of intensity. His mindset seems sharper, his presence more driven. There's a renewed determination in the way he carries himself, as if that competitive fire has been reignited.
He doesn't want to fight specific fighters, right? He just wants to scrape away as much money from the fans as possible, take the path of least resistance, and go unscathed and just move on. That's the reality. It's the hardcore reality. It's just the truth. It's not something he has an interest in. He don't want to take high risks. He's not a competitor. He's just simply not. He don't have that competitive nature.
Boxing analyst Showbiz The Adult recently weighed in on the back and forth between Shakur Stevenson and Ryan Garcia regarding the 140-pound weight limit. He pointed out that Garcia hasn't competed at 140 in quite some time, having come in heavier, around 146.5 pounds, in recent bouts. However, Showbiz suggested that Garcia seems confident he could successfully make the 140-pound limit again if he commits fully and approaches camp with the right level of discipline and focus.
I'm talking about Ryan Garcia, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, all y'all. Keyshawn Davis, separate yourself right now. Because once Gervonta Davis activate his hunger, it's a nightmare for everybody. Yeah, I don't give a damn if you a fan or not of Gervonta Davis. You a boxing fan. You know skills. You know who is who. We all know who is who. And let me tell you like this. When Gervonta Davis decides to take this ish serious, when he want to activate his killer instinct, it's a nightmare for everybody, and they all know who's that guy.
Showbiz believes that if Ryan Garcia and Shakur Stevenson eventually step into the ring together, the result could be something truly unforgettable. In his view, the matchup has all the ingredients for a high-impact battle that fans would remember for years. He stressed that both fighters possess relentless confidence, sharp intensity, and undeniable heart, qualities that could turn the contest into a dramatic, edge-of-your-seat showdown. According to Showbiz, every round would carry weight, every exchange would matter, and the smallest adjustments could decide what has the potential to become a classic fight.
Shakur Stevenson saying, "We talking 140 pounds, Ryan, again? Sheesh, thought you couldn't make the weight," which was a great point. And Ryan said, "When I'm focused, I can do anything." That was inspirational from Ryan Garcia. That was dope to say. And yeah, he made 146.5 or something like that. He definitely was clearly under welterweight. So he's saying he could make 140, and you know he hasn't made 140 in a long time, dude. Versus Duarte, it was like a catch weight. Devin Haney, he missed weight and was 143, but he's saying that he wasn't focused then.
At the same time, analysts like Joe Rogan and Terrence Crawford have emphasized that when discussing fighters such as Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney, the conversation goes far beyond physical ability. They argue that the real separation lies in the mental dimension, ring IQ, composure, and tactical awareness. According to their perspective, there's a reason many opponents have been reluctant to face them. Competing against fighters operating at that level requires more than talent. It demands elite focus and strategic precision. While casual viewers might not fully appreciate that without a blockbuster event to showcase it, dedicated boxing fans already recognize just how exceptional Stevenson's skill set truly is.
I just want to give you guys my prediction on Ryan Garcia and Shakur Stevenson fight.
All right. We want to hear it.
I think this fight is going to be an all-time war slugfest.
War?
Yep, a slugfest all-time war. It's due to their mentalities.
Okay.
Neither one of them are going to back down to the other one.
Okay.
And I think there's going to be knockdowns, and I think there's going to be blood.
Wait, all the knockdowns coming from Ryan, right? Not from Shakur.
Shakur knows he's not just going to pop shot and try to be slick. Ryan Garcia is going to attack him, and he's going to send him some serious body shots right back at Ryan Garcia.
They also point out that while Shakur Stevenson might not yet be a household name, he certainly deserves to be. At a young age, he's continuously evolving, dedicates countless hours in the gym, and shows a genuine passion for boxing. Stevenson isn't holding back. He's calling out everyone from top contenders to reigning champions because he's ready for the challenge. Eventually, no matter how much time opponents take to prepare or avoid him, someone at the elite level will have to step into the ring with him. Both analysts agreed that a fight against Gervonta Davis would be explosive, two completely different styles clashing at the pinnacle of the sport.
Like Shakur's a great example. He's not really a household name, but he should be. I mean, he's an elite fighter. He's so f***ing good. But he needs like a big, high-profile fight, like Gervonta did, you know, against
Nobody
Ryan
want to fight
Garcia.
him.
Right.
Nobody want to fight him.
Yeah.
And I see why. You know, I get it. But at the same time, you know, they're going to have to see him sooner or later. No matter what, no matter how far they go, they're going to have to see him sooner or later. So, you know, all these fighters, you know, he's calling out everybody.
Meanwhile, boxing legend Mike Tyson is showing support for Gervonta Davis and has already started analyzing the potential matchup. Tyson emphasizes that Shakur Stevenson isn't just any opponent. You can't simply throw punches and expect results. To truly challenge Stevenson, you need a fighter like Davis, someone with devastating power, lightning-quick speed, and an instinct for seizing every opportunity. Tyson highlights that Davis doesn't just enter the ring, he brings a level of intensity that pushes even elite competitors to their limits, setting the stage for a battle fans won't soon forget.
He's calling out the Pitbull, he's calling out Lomachenko,
Yeah.
he's calling out Devin, he's calling out, you know, Tank, he's calling out everybody.
Yeah.
And he want to fight everybody right now,
Right.
you know, and that's a dangerous man when you know how talented he is, and he's motivated, he's focused, he's stay in the gym, he's a gym rat, he loves boxing to the core. Like, yeah, that's a dangerous man right now, because he got something on his mind that, you know, he wanna accomplish.
And he's still very young.
Yeah.
However, meanwhile, Shakur Stevenson shared his thoughts on Ryan Garcia's recent performance, describing him as an exceptionally talented fighter. Stevenson admitted that during Garcia's bout with Rolando Romero, he was reminded just how skilled Garcia is, noting that the fight made him realize Garcia's full capabilities. Despite any past controversies, Shakur acknowledged that Garcia appeared sharp, fast, and dangerous in the ring, a combination that makes the prospect of a future matchup even more exciting for fans.
I thought it was an amazing performance. I've been saying Ryan had skills. Like, I've been knew Ryan had skills for years. So he made me look bad during that early fight. That's how I felt. Like, he made me look bad because I kept saying how skillful he was. So I thought it was a great performance. I thought Ryan did his thing. The only thing with Ryan, you just never know after he got caught with cheating, whether it's him performing at a high level or is he confident to do the things that he want to do if he's cheating or not. So I just never know.
Additionally, former champion Andre Ward offered his thoughts on Ryan Garcia's performance, noting that in this fight, Garcia appeared like the most complete version of himself he's ever witnessed. Ward highlighted Ryan's confidence, lightning-quick speed, and precise punch placement, especially pointing out a first-round right hand that was perfectly timed and protected from counters. He also commended Garcia for maintaining that focus throughout the bout and for consistently giving his opponents the respect they deserve.
Mike, who will win out of Shakur and Gervonta?
Gervonta Davis?
Yeah.
I like to go with Tank. You know, everyone's going to go with Tank, you know. It will be a very interesting fight. Shakur takes a good shot, though. He's a specialist. That's why some fights that he doesn't look good in, because he's so superior. He is boring watching sometimes. But he's a specialist. He knows what he's doing. He's hard to beat. To bring out the best in Shakur, you got to pressure him like Tank. Tank will bring out the best of him, and we'll see a great fight. Tank is just a monster right now.
Meanwhile, Shakur Stevenson opened up about a recent conversation with Ryan Garcia, explaining that much of it focused on mental strategy. Their exchange centered on sizing each other up, reading energy, and gauging reactions, key elements of the psychological preparation elite fighters rely on before major bouts. Stevenson also noted that outside the ring, Garcia is calm and positive, and that these kinds of interactions, though subtle, are a normal part of gearing up for high-level competition.
That stuff aside, what you just mentioned, like from what I saw, that's the most complete I've seen him. Right? He seemed sure of himself. He's always been fast, but the punch placement, even that right hand he landed in the first round, that was a good shot. Right? He was protected from a counter. He threw the jab out there. And he blinded Barrios, and the shot he landed was good. And he just stayed like that the whole night, man. I thought it was a good fight, and that's one thing I respect about you too. Like, you don't lie about your opponents, right? A lot of cats lie, and they lie either because they don't want to see that person looking that good because it make them feel better.
Professional boxing trainer Greg Hackett believes this is exactly the kind of energy the sport needs. He compared Gervonta Davis's presence to a figure like Stone Cold Steve Austin, someone who thrives on controversy and keeps fans emotionally engaged. Davis doesn't shy away from criticism, he leans into it. Hackett explains that whether the attention is positive or negative, it keeps Davis in the spotlight. By embracing that edge and addressing what others avoid, he has become one of the most captivating personalities in boxing today.
It was cool. I was really playing little mental games with him. It was a lot being said, but all of it was mental games. You know, you see your future opponent or somebody that you fighting, and you size them up and see what they looking like, and that's all it really was. It wasn't nothing too major. Ryan a cool dude though. Like that's the thing. Every time I kind of been around Ryan, he always got like cool energy and cool vibes. So.
And now, professional boxing trainer Greg Hackett.
Hackett also emphasized that Gervonta Davis isn't reckless, he's calculated. The larger-than-life persona is part of his strategy. The tension, the exchanges, and the sense that others doubt him all serve to sharpen his focus. While some fighters thrive in calm environments, Davis seems to draw his greatest energy from friction and pressure. Hackett notes that this internal spark helps him unlock his most dangerous form once he steps inside the ring.
Only for Tank to be talking crazy to these dudes is just wild to me.
Yeah, he turned on everybody. I mean, he in his villain bag, you know what I'm saying? Everybody.
He like the Stone Cold Steve Austin.
The thing is,
boxing.
right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, right? We don't go to movies to see just nice movies all the time. We want to see bad guys. We want to see action. You know what I'm saying? And there's no entertainment without the bad guys. You need them. You need the bad guys. And I just feel like he's fulfilling that spot. But he do it on a level nobody else would do it on, because he says nobody ain't gonna say.
On the other hand, Terence Crawford spoke openly about Shakur Stevenson, stressing the importance of separating perception from skill. When you remove all the hype and image, what's left is a highly disciplined, technically gifted fighter who has earned respect at the top level. Crawford highlighted that Stevenson isn't just talented, he's a unique stylistic challenge, combining calm composure, precise execution, and advanced tactical awareness, bringing a completely different dynamic to any fight.
That's like when people be like, y'all hating on me, y'all this and that. They want to feel like everybody against them.
Yeah.
It feel like it drive them. Yeah, it feel like give them motivation. Yeah, that might be true for Tank. Tank, I mean, he gotta feel like the world is against him. You know what I mean? So it's fuck everybody. You know what I mean? Just so he could bring that animal out. You know what I mean? And he might be sitting home realizing, you know what? I was talking about retiring and stuff like that, or chilling and getting out of here. But really, I got some more work to do, cause this little itch I got, it ain't leaving.
On the other hand, Richardson Hitchens offered fans a rare glimpse into the early sparring sessions between Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson. Hitchens explained that the first time they stepped into the ring together, it was intense, sharp exchanges, real tension, and neither fighter backing down. Davis landed a clean shot, but Stevenson absorbed it without hesitation, immediately showing he couldn't simply be pressured or overwhelmed. That moment forced Davis to adapt. By the second session, he approached with more calculation, smarter boxing, and clear respect for Stevenson's skill set. What unfolded wasn't reckless aggression, it was high-level chess at full speed, with both fighters pushing each other and raising the intensity every round.
Boxing, he's definitely talented, you know what I mean? And he's definitely got that it. And yeah, he's definitely respected in boxing. But Shakur is a different fighter. You know, Shakur's different. You know, people may call him boring. People may say he can't punch. But they say the same thing about Floyd.
Meanwhile, Keshin Davis took a very different perspective. His criticism of Gervonta Davis went beyond boxing, touching on personal character. A remark Davis made about mental health crossed a line for Keshin, changing how he views him outside the ring. While he still recognizes Davis's skill as a fighter, that respect doesn't extend to his character. Keshin also made it clear that he's no longer the young fighter who sparred with Davis years ago. He's stronger, sharper, and far more dangerous. If a real matchup ever happens, Keshin isn't just confident. He predicts a decisive finish, not merely a victory, but a statement inside the ring.
Shit, like him and Shakur sparred that first time, like he caught Shakur with a good shot. Boom, he didn't hurt Shakur nothing, but it was like, you could tell, like, if it was 8-ounce gloves, we don't know how Shakur would have reacted. It was like, because I remember him sparring Shakur, he caught Shakur with like a clean shot, boom. And Shakur didn't shake up or do nothing, but it was a clean shot. I'm like, you sure you can take another one of that? And Shakur like, what? Like, he took off his shirt and they started bumping like that. Now they're going back and forth.
Oh. Hold on, was it sparring?
Yeah.
Was it competitive, close, all that, Shakur and Tank?
Nah, yeah, it was competitive. Then like the second time, like they sparred, like it was like a chess match. Like now Tank know, like, all right, he's really nice. Like Shakur really nice. Like all that walk down shit, like I got a box. Like this shit, like I can't just walk him down. Like he can really fight. So it was like Tank like switch his strategy up and like same shit. Like now Tank trying to come and walk me down. I'm in there like we fighting, like it's back and forth.
Shakur Stevenson is reportedly in one of the most intense and focused training camps of his career as he prepares for his next fight. Everything about this camp signals growth and evolution. It's not just about staying sharp, but about taking his skills to the next level.
Bro is about tall as that damn desk right there.
All right, talk to the camera, because he's going to be watching this. What would you say to him?
Bro, you all right. I was cool with you till you like said like a mental health joke about me. So I don't really respect you for real. But you could fight, bro. You could fight, but you know since I was 16 and you was like 20 something when we sparred, you already knew what type of time I was on. And now that, you know, I'm in this position and I'm all grown up now. If you ever would give me a chance, bro, to fight you, just be ready, bro, because I'm not one of those people you've been picking on, bullying that you know you could beat. You know what I'm saying? So if you ever do want to fight me, which I think you're not going to fight me because you know, just be ready, bro. I'm not playing with you, and you getting stopped. You know what happened last time we sparred. You getting stopped, bro.
From early morning road work to late night film sessions, Shakur Stevenson's training camp is centered on precision, discipline, and complete control. His sparring is intense and highly tactical, with partners specifically chosen to challenge his defense, speed, and ring IQ. He's not only practicing movement and counters, he's drilling combinations with intent, sitting down on punches, and refining his ability to switch instantly from slick boxer to aggressive tactician. His footwork remains elite, light, balanced, and difficult to anticipate. Now, there's an added focus on offensive explosiveness, as trainers push him to increase punch volume without sacrificing accuracy. Every drill has a purpose, every angle is deliberate, and every round is treated as if it's a championship fight.
Good. Good.
Stay in your rhythm, champ. Stay in your rhythm. Your rhythm, your time, your fight. Let's go.
You trying hard? Good try. It's effort.
Where we are. And we still got a mud, baby. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. There we go, there we go. Left 15, all the way down.
This nigga tweaking today.
Yeah, that's that prep. That's so what you already been doing?
Yeah.
They got it.
We'll see that.
That's good. That's three for him.
Oh, right, he did pass.
By the time he steps, Shakur Stevenson's conditioning has reached an entirely new level. Strength circuits, resistance training, and reaction drills are all designed to help him maintain elite speed and performance well into the later rounds. The goal isn't just to outbox opponents, it's to dominate them both mentally and physically. What makes this camp even more formidable is Stevenson's mindset: young, hungry, and fully aware that the boxing world is watching. He knows big fights are on the horizon, and that lingering doubts from critics only fuel his focus. Locked in, determined, and obsessed with perfecting his craft, he's pushing every aspect of his game to the next level. When he steps into the ring this time, Shakur won't just rely on his usual smooth style. He's coming sharper, stronger, and more confident, a fighter with precision and an added edge, a thinker in the ring who hits with purpose. If his training camp delivers as expected, his next outing could remind fans why he's considered one of the most technically gifted boxers today. The countdown is officially on for Shakur Stevenson versus Gervonta Davis, and this one is shaping up to be absolutely electric. Two top-tier fighters, combining skill and power, ready to light up the ring with every exchange. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Will Davis's raw knockout strength prevail, or will Shakur's slick technique dominate? How many times will the canvas see someone hit the mat? Will the fight explode early, or will the championship rounds decide the outcome? Share your predictions and thoughts in the comments. We'll be following every fan reaction all the way to fight night. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more insider updates, training sneak peeks, and hype content, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. This is your go-to spot for real boxing talk before anyone else gets it.